is going on there? Little mothership trying to come together. One can never tell. As you can hear in the background, I had this tie a couple years ago for Christmas. Okay, well the battery's dying in it and it's somewhere in my closet and I can't find it, and it just keeps beeping and beeping and beeping and playing music, and it's driving me crazy. But that's kind of the irony of it all, isn't it? But yeah, isn't that amazing? Look at that. Wow. I wish everybody could be here to see it. That is just so amazing what it's doing. Then we're going to go take another look at the moon. Well, the moon looks kind of blue here, but it's not really blue. It's like a glowing yellow, and it's so close you can almost reach up and touch it. I mean, if this thing were any closer, it'd be landing. And look at that star right around it. You can see that in the screen too, it moving around. Okay, so hence the question, what is the moon? Is it a space station? Is it a live, conscious being? Well, whatever it is, we know this one thing. I think it's undeniable that it's just a rock up there with nothing on it. Anybody that would think that's got to be out of their goddamn motherfucking mind. And as you see the cloud lay underneath it, right? You can see facial beings in the clouds. You can see ships, you can see whatever. These things are interdimensional, and they can turn into a ship, morph down into a drop. They can do all kinds of things. And I love it that you still have idiots out there that question it. No, that's this, or that's that, or that's this. Now look at the moon. It's kind of turned into a little bit of a face. Okay, now it morphed back into what it is. But these are the things that I see with the naked eye, and have for years. Okay, this stuff is real. It's going on every day. It's undeniable. It's not some fantasy. This is the real deal. And even like the lights are so much brighter than they used to be. Okay, these orbs get inside the lights and use them as energy, or do whatever it is that they do. It's just so intriguing. You know, it's just really fascinating. You know, I don't know what to say, but it's really incredible, and I encourage everybody to get out there and take a picture of these things. Just take a good look. I know my homegirl from Canada, Canadian Pleiadian admin Raquel Toombs, is really good at taking photos like this. And she does one hell of a job of doing that. And catches a lot of these things with her camera. So I thought that maybe I would start taking a look too, as the wind starts to whip up on this stormy Oregon night, which is about almost every night. I'm trying to get a hold of this one star that I see, but I can't quite get a fix on it. It's, okay, there it is again. Alright. Okay, there it is again, there it is. There's the two stars together, there we go. So you've got the big star, and then you've got another little star coming out from it, and then another little star with it. Okay. And a lot of times those are ships. The orbs that I contact come down out of these ships. Some of them are Merkabahs with humans in them, with ascended humans from the Pleiades in different places. And some of them, well, they're either motherships or Merkabahs, or they're interdimensional beings. These low-lying stars that blink and twinkle and do all that you people see, if you do see them, those aren't stars. So, you know, people ask me a lot of the time, they go like, well, gee, Larry, I don't see any of these things ever at night. I just don't see any of these things. Or I don't see the ships in the clouds in the sky during the day, the subtle black clouds that go through the sky. They're ships. I don't see those. Well, put your goddamn head up towards the sky and take a look, and guess what? You'll see them. Hello. You know, wake up. I know one of my fellow managers with Pleiadian Express Productions, Jane Hermstead, finally started seeing them after I'd been telling her about them forever. And she was like, oh, don't you see, you know, and I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I know, you were telling me about those for a long time, and I'm finally seeing them. And, you know, it's kind of like I had to laugh because it's like old hat to me. you know, with the contacts I've had and whatnot. And right over here under the moon, you can't see it, but in the distance is actually right under the moon is the world's largest organic cranberry bogs. And then way over in the distance, maybe not even a mile, maybe a kilometer if you're going by European standards, is the Pacific Ocean. Okay? And so one night what I saw this thing blink green and blink red over the Pacific Ocean. And then all of a sudden it stretched out about a quarter of a mile long right in front of me right here. And it was green at one end, red at one end, with lights in the middle. And I looked at that thing for about 5 seconds and it just cloaked on me. It was crazy. So it's just amazing what you can see and what you can find. And see, there it goes. Okay, right above the street light there, do you see that blinking? There's a star right above it to the next. Those things get so low. And the orbs that I contact, the multicolor orbs that of course you can see in a lot of Raquel's videos, they come down and I have telepathic communication with them all the time. You know, I mean, they probably came through to me in the last 3.5 years, they probably initiated it with me maybe 10 times, but they're always there visually for me, and they're always there if I have a question telepathically to ask them. But what I was saying was only about maybe 10 times in 3 years have they buzzed through to get a message to me, you know. Otherwise, they just kind of hang out, grin, smile, do whatever. But it's a reality, folks, and well, like rock and roll, the Pleiades are here to stay, because they are us. Peace out. Have a good weekend.